When we observe the universe, we see structural complexity that scales from the rocky crusts of solitary planets to sprawling superclusters of galaxies stretching across billions of light-years. Yet all of that massive architecture relies on what physicists call cosmic fine-tuning. This is the observation that the specific mathematical constants governing our physical reality are precisely calibrated to allow for the existence of matter and biological life. This diagram illustrates three of those crucial settings. If you alter gravity, electromagnetism, or the universe's expansion rate by a microscopic fraction of a percent, the intricate web of chemistry falls apart, stars fail to ignite, and biological life never finds the conditions to form. Every atom in our bodies exists on a narrow razor's edge of physical probability. This balance forces a central question: how is such an improbable state achieved? The standard scientific consensus relies on the anthropic principle. This approach argues that we only observe a perfectly calibrated universe, because if it weren't perfectly calibrated, we wouldn't be here to observe it. In this view, our existence is a lucky roll of the cosmic dice. But that explanation leaves a lingering friction. We have to decide if we are satisfied viewing this hyper-precise calibration as a blind coincidence, or if there is an intentional design behind the tuning. The Way of POE offers an alternative framework. It removes the traditional boundary we draw between cold physical matter and the living mind. This perspective suggests that human consciousness did not luckily survive a finely tuned universe. Instead, consciousness acts as the active architect that tuned the universe in the first place. To understand the mechanism behind this, we have to look at the quantum mind field. This diagram shows a fundamental field that permeates all reality. Rather than matter generating thought, this field serves as the underlying source of all consciousness. Transporting back to the Big Bang, the quantum mind field was an active participant, selecting the precise physical laws that govern reality. This delicate balance was an engineered drive, programmed into the field to ensure the emergence of consciousness. This suggests that matter did not eventually generate the mind. The fundamental mind field engineered the specific matter necessary for its own physical expression. This engineering extends beyond physical space and into the dimension of time, beginning with the concept of initial asymmetry. At the moment of creation, perfect symmetry was shattered. That breaking point forged the unidirectional, forward-moving arrow of time that governs our physical experience. Beyond this linear progression, the Way of POE identifies a hidden, multidimensional temporal landscape existing outside our standard perception. This diagram shows ordinary matter moving forward, but it intersects with dark matter and dark energy, elements potentially associated with a reverse arrow of time. If this is the case, our linear experience of reality is limited. The universe actually operates as a massive, multidimensional, and interconnected temporal system. Scaling down from multidimensional cosmology back to the human level, the focus shifts to the relationship between the observer and the observed. If the quantum mind field serves as the connective tissue for all physical reality, it implies that human consciousness is an extension of the same system that tuned the stars. This framework casts humanity as conscious co-creators, active participants in the universe's ongoing evolution. The POE perspective suggests that because our consciousness is tethered to this field, our collective intentions and actions contribute to how reality unfolds. This leads to a proposal of alignment, that by coordinating human efforts with principles of synergy, we participate in the universe's inherent drive toward life and sustainability. The poet William Blake captured this expansive vision when he wrote, "To see a world in a grain of sand, and a heaven in a wildflower, hold infinity in the palm of your hand, and eternity in an hour." The universe emerges as a unified, living tapestry, woven from the interactions of consciousness, matter, and energy.